Well, you look gorgeous tonight, right?
Oh, thank you.
Decking out the black, both of us.
I know, you look hot.
Thank you. Well, let's talk about Viola Davis, because this is a really big night for her, and you work with her on How to Get Away with Murder.
Yes, and I want nothing but the best for her. She's the kindest, sweetest person ever, and she's just so amazingly talented. So when I'm there on set with her, I'm hoping that through osmosis, I kind of pick up the good acting vibes.
Well, and you know, what do you learn from her all the time? Because I think she's the consummate professional. When she walks into a press room at an award show, I just quiet, pay attention, and listen.
There's a presence to her, isn't there? A command, and it's quite lovely. Well, one of my favorite things about her work is that she can turn it on and turn it off. And I admire that so much, because I don't want to have to take it home with me all the time, right? So she'll do her work, she'll be amazing and astounding, and then they'll say cut, and then she'll just talk to me like a regular human being. And I'm like, oh my God, you're amazing.
What did you think about her in Fences? Because to me, it was a masterclass in acting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that movie. It's fantastic. And of course, I've read the play, and I thought, oh, here she comes. There comes the big monologue. Here comes the tears. And of course, she did not let me down. She's just so real.
Yeah.
That's what I love about her.
And she's favored to win tonight, so I'm excited to see what happens. I don't think anyone else is going to win in that category. I feel like it's a lock.
Good. I was rooting for her, too.
Let's talk about How to Get Away with Murder. I know you just had the season finale.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what went into filming that.
Oh, it was so exciting. So let's see. I've been on just for season 3, and I did about 9 episodes. And it was interesting because I thought I would just do the 1 episode, and then it turned into this arc. So very, very cool. So yeah, the season finale just happened. So your followers are either very happy or very upset. Chances are very upset. And it's all about who killed Wes.
Who killed Wes?
Spoilers here. It's all over the internet anyway. We all know that. But I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen it yet, so
wait then.
Yes. Oh, you know, I'm always interested in people that work with Shonda Rhimes. I think everything that she puts out there is incredible. I think she does diversity flawlessly. You don't think about it, and she's doing that with casting. I've been for casting for reporters for her, and it's every single person, male and female, in there, and she's like the best person gets the role.
She certainly has the magic touch, and one of the things that I admire about her is she's just a powerful woman in every aspect of her life, not just as a writer, but as a human being. She's intelligent, she's well-spoken, she handles herself very well, she's kind, and you know, think about it, she's a mother, she's a busy, she's a showrunner. I mean, she's so busy. So I admire women like that, and also the other generation of younger ladies needs to see that, needs to see women and women of color, you know, doing well in their professions.
It's so true, and it's a great mentorship just to work around that, be in the presence of that, and understand what they're doing and what they're doing right.
Absolutely. And I hope to be a mentor to others as well. But in the meantime, people like Shonda Rhimes, people like Viola Davis are people that I look up to.
You know, we've talked a lot in the industry this year about women and people of color and diversity. Like, there's so many issues going on. What is something that...
You're not kidding.
I know. It's really been fascinating. It's a fascinating time because I think it's motivating a lot of us into action. So is there something for you that you personally really believe in?
Well, knowing that I was coming here today, I was doing a little research online, and when I saw that only 3 Latinos were nominated for Oscars, it made me sad. And I started to wonder, well, why is that the case? And here's the thing, frankly, our stories just aren't being told, or not being told enough, or the right stories aren't being told. But you know, as far as the Latino market, we have 38% of the buying power. So there should be more about us and about our stories, because next year in the Oscars, I would love to see more of my brothers and sisters out there. And not just Latinos, I'm talking about color. And now we have some of that this year, absolutely. But it can always improve, but it's not going to happen unless the projects happen. The roles have to exist first. Now, I'm not a writer. Everyone tells me write your own thing. Well, I'm not a writer. Let's just be honest. I have a career as an actress and I think I'm good at it, so I'm going to pursue that. But I need to see more stories of people like me.
You're 100% right, because it starts at the get-go, at the idea, with the writers and the studios and greenlighting those projects. Yeah. Because award shows, as we all know, it's the end game.
Absolutely, and it's not like it's not happening. It's certainly happening. It's just not happening in large magnitude yet. Yeah.
It's not, and I think TV is leading the way, and I think film is slower to follow, in my opinion.
Right. Well, I know Friday I was at the Hispanic Impact Awards, and they actually have a writing program where they integrate Latinos and help them become writers. So more programs like that are needed.
Good to know that they're out there, though, and things are happening, because it's 2017, but You know, we're gonna make things happen.
People, I mean, when we walk out the street, you see every color, every shape, every size, and we just need to see that represented on television and in movies as well. Because if people can't identify with the entertainment they're receiving, they're not going to go anymore.
You're absolutely right.
So on fire.
You did, I know. But these are good things we need to talk about.
Yes.
But so great to hear your insights on this. Have a wonderful time tonight, and we're rooting for Viola.
Right? Gomez Davis. Gomez Davis.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
You too.